Slowly but surely, different places around the US are becoming more correlated and easier recognizable with this photo. The way that humans are treating the earth lately has been awful, and it's really causing us to have to push ourselves to become more greener, not only for our future generations, but for the animals around us and the different species. In recent years, global temperatures have risen so much. This year was actually the first year that marked 30 years of global warming panic. It's really causing not only us as humans to work harder, but it's really pushing animals out of their own habitats and causing them to die off really quickly. Again, it's not only is the global temperature rising having to do with human activity mostly because of our burning fossil fuels and our heat trapping and just overall our gas emissions. It's really hurting the animals and the habitats around us, which is going to have a tail effect, and it's going to just completely ruin our future generations. At this point, if we continue with our gas emissions, we're slowly but surely killing off 16% of animals and pushing ourselves into the fifth extinction. Temperatures have risen 1.62 degrees since the 20th century, and this is completely to human activity, and it's also caused 281 tons of ice to melt from 1993 to 2016. I think this problem of different sides of this argument should be non-existent. I think there's mountains of evidence against this where, global warming is growing faster than ever recorded in modern civilization and agriculture, I think, in the past 11,000 years. And it's not only hurting us, but it's hurting the animals around us. We're killing off 1 in every 6 species almost every day. It's really pushing us into the fifth extinction, and it's really not only going to be hurting our future generations, but for years to come, we're just going to slowly but surely kill this earth. Not only has global warming and our burning fossil fuels and our heat trapping caused animals to lose their habitats and made it harder over recent years, but it's really causing a lot of natural disasters. Florida this year, Hurricane Irma was easily going to be one of the worst hurricanes we've gotten in a very long time, and it fluctuated so easily. We've had more natural disasters in the past few years than we have in so long, and it's really not only hurting our homes and hurting our cities and hurting the animals around us, but it's going to make it a lot harder and cost a lot more money for us to have to do this, while we can just be doing a few little things to help us reduce this effect that we have on the earth a little by little. There's a bunch of things that we can be doing. Personally, I am vegetarian and I try not to eat as much meat. You can start recycling more. You can buy paper bags. You can stop using plastic as much. You can not drive as much. Overall, just try to reduce your carbon footprint as possible. I think the best way to help this problem and become more knowledgeable is to research as much as possible, because of how big of a problem this really is. It's so easily able to become a research topic with a monumentous amount of research and support behind it. So I think researching and just becoming more knowledgeable on this issue and what you can do to help it is probably one of the best things you can do to help this problem. I think at the end of the day, it's obvious and apparent to a lot of people that this is something that we should be really focusing on. And again, researching the subject and watching as many documentaries as possible, I think, can really, really help this problem for not only now, but our future generations to come.